Hi, Lynn McDonald here, and welcome to the System for Success training, Section 1 Goals. Our goal is simple though, it's to help you achieve your goals. Tom Carlyle said, "A person with a clear purpose will make progress even on the roughest road." A person with no purpose will make no progress even on the smoothest road. You see, the thing is, this business is easy to do, but unfortunately it's also easy not to do. Many people actually start the business with no goals at all. I'll just try and see attitude. Might be a bit apathetic, or they might just be blindfolded to goal setting and what are they aiming for. So that's the purpose of this training. Because can you imagine a game of football or hockey or basketball, golf with no goalposts or nothing to aim for? How interesting would that be for the players? Would there actually be any point in taking part at all? You see, with nothing to aim for, you will achieve nothing. So therefore, it's important that you know what your goals are. What are you aiming for? What would you like to achieve? Now, if you have a strong enough reason for doing it, large or small, it can have an incredible influence on the direction of your life. So how to get what you want is to dream it, make a goal of it, plan it, and then do it. Design your life. So today we're going to start designing the next 10 years of your life. We're going to start setting goals for your cleaning business. Goal setting is the most important skill to develop if you want to design your future. Jim Rohn, one of my favourite mentors. So let's get started. Get what you want in here. Going to start talking about personal goals, because personal goals can sometimes be the big driver. It's the business goals are there to help us to achieve the personal. The financial goals are there to help us achieve the personal. But sometimes when we get started at first, it's needs rather than wants in the early stages of the business. It might be that you need a new fridge, you need a new washing machine, the car needs repaired. It's to cover the shortfall from income. You need to reduce your hours for forced or because of personal reasons. You need something flexible. But after the essentials, what would you like to achieve? It's what do you want at the moment against what you can afford. But what we're going to show you is how to turn what you want into what you can afford. The list should include material, tangible things, as I said, car, house, boat, furniture, holidays, family things, help the children through college, help them with their start-up home, pay for their wedding, or just help them with their future in general. Economic, financial, which is business, income, profits, and more importantly, productivity. Because without the productivity, you're not going to get that goal. Goals for personal development: get fit, lose weight, be a better leader, be a better communicator. Lifestyle and social goals, fun. It's all about lifestyle. You hear it so often, you only live once. Going to start then now with long-term goals. Why am I starting with long-term goals? Well, mostly it's the long-term goals that we visualise. Owning your own life, having that stunning car, having these beautiful holidays, having these beautiful mansions, don't have to go to work. So the long-term goals are the ones we start with. So I want you to write down these questions. What do I want within the next 1 to 10 years? Write a list of at least 50, but keep going. The more goals, the more chances succeeding them. The goals are the stepping stones to your success. And what I want you to do after the next slide, pause this video and spend 10 to 15 minutes writing all these goals down. Here's some basic questions to help you get started. What would I like to do? What would I like to see? What do I want to be? What do I want to have? Where do I want to go? What do I want to share? Just let your thoughts pour. Abbreviate it, just make the list as long as you can. What do you want in life? Okay, so you're back. Next, go through your list. Next to the things you think you can achieve in a year, write 1. Next to the things you think you can achieve in 3 years, write 3. Next to the things you think you can achieve in 5 years, write 5. And next to the things you think you can achieve in 10 years, write 10. And now we're going to go back to the list. In a brief paragraph, describe each goal. This is being specific. What size? What colour? How many bedrooms? Is it a cottage? Is it a villa? Is it a mansion? How high is that? How would it feel to have that? Where would you want to go for that holiday with the whole family? This is a process where you either talk yourself out of it or into it, which is a good thing. Because if you're unclear why something is important to you, you'll probably only put in a half-hearted effort. And you need to be motivated. You need to believe that you can achieve it. And your reason why is a powerful motivator. In fact, the reason why you want it is an even more powerful motivator than wanting it, if that makes sense. It has a greater pull. What may happen here, though, is some goals that you thought were very important at first may become less important, and vice versa. This is why this exercise is so important. So what is your most important personal goal in the next year? 3, 5, 10. What's your most important business goals in the same time period? But go back to the list now and pick out the 4 most important. 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. Might be family, career, money, it doesn't matter. Everybody's goals are individual to them. It's your goal and you want the main goal. I like to have goals for each year, a main goal for each year. But here's just a little example of a goal setting chart you can use. Personal, business, family, financial. And you can see the most important thing on that is date. It's not a goal if it's not got a date on it. You've got short term, a year, mid term 1 to 3, mid term 3 to 5, long term 5 to 10. But you need to put a date in it because, as I say, without a date, it's just a wish list, a dream, a wish list. What's the difference between a wish list or a goal list? Putting a date on it is the difference. Putting a date on it turns that wish or dream into a goal that we can work towards. So, no goal date, no goal. It's a dream. Wishful thinking. I like to use what I'm willing to work for list. I prefer that because I don't know why. Psychologically, I just prefer what I am willing to work for list. But another thing I would advise you to get yourself is a vision board, or we call it a goal board. But we're going worldwide, and vision board seems to be the global term, if you like. But we've used them since the start of our time in Clunies, the most infamous being Rob Foster, who uses his huge fridge freezer as a goal board, and many of the goals he's achieved. But one time he came to Birmingham and he actually brought the fridge door with him, with his goals, and he showed us the goals that he had achieved. It's very powerful seeing that vision in front of you every day, and even more powerful if it's a house you want, get a photograph with you beside the type of house that you want, that dream house or car. Get photographs and put them on your goal board. Short-term goals, though, are just as important as the long-term goals, because they are what's going to lead us to getting and achieving our long-term goals. What are your goals for today, tomorrow, next week, next month, 6 months' time? Go back to your goal list and write down all the little things you'd like to achieve over the next few months, today, tomorrow, next week, next month, and tick them off and celebrate the achievement. Celebrate the little things, because the little things will take you to your ultimate goal. Don't wait until you've reached your goal to be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself every step you take towards reaching that goal. So therefore, it's important to have daily goals or a things to do list. It's the daily and the weekly goals that lead us to us achieving our main goals, our larger goals. Jim Rohn, my favourite mentor, says success is a few simple disciplines practiced daily, accumulated over a period of time. So get that daily things to do list or daily goal list and work towards your goal a stage at a time. I mean, how do you eat an elephant? If you're going to eat it, one wee bit at a time. See, all these little goals lead to your main goal. So just move towards your main goal with the smaller incremental goals. And here we have just some goal setting sheets that are actually you can find on the web page to download to either do for your own personal use, or you can do it as a team exercise. But you can see there, top year goal business, top year goal personal, short-term business, short-term personal. Same with the medium term, but I've put top 5 because I like a goal for each year, but it's personal to you. But the most important thing in all your goals is the date. Without a doubt, it's the date. I think if you get the first 1 to 5 years right, that the sky is the limit and your goals will change. Your goals will get bigger. But one tip, don't shrink your goals to suit your circumstances. Change your circumstances to suit your goals. Dream big. This business does make dreams come true. There's enough success about it. So why doesn't everybody succeed? If you just make that goal, put the plan in place and take the action. Well, the excitement phase, start off. You'll do everything it takes to become a success. You know what you can do with the business and you can see what you want from the business. But what happens? Self-doubt creeps in. Might be a bad pickup. Might be 2 bad pickups. It might be you posted 60 products over a whole month and hardly sold a thing. Or posted 10 products, 50 products today and never even got a like. Frustration causes it. Negative people, oh, I told you it wouldn't work. And perhaps lack of commitment for you. Because sometimes when we get a bad result, we don't do as much or put as much effort into the next drop or the next pickup. But if you want that income, it takes time, and you have to go through what we call the pits and fight. We call it the pits, and everybody at some point, I would imagine, will have hit the pits. It's a normal phase which happens to people. Might be after a day or two, or a month or two, might even be after a year or two. You know, after joining the business, you'll know you're getting into the pits when you begin to stay away from the meetings. Don't communicate with your sponsor. Don't listen to their messages or look at their messages and read them. You find excuses to why you're not involved. I'm not going to the online training because, or you begin to find fault with the products, the company, the system, your sponsor, or all of them. So how do you cure the pits? Well, you cure the pits by working on your goals. You keep going and you don't give up. This is the fight stage, and you know, defeat one way, victory the other way. Which road do you want to take? Because success is just round the corner. There's a great book by Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, and it explains how many people give up when success was just ultimately round the corner. You will succeed in spite of negative influences, whatever they are. Just cure your pits by working on your goals and your dreams. Communicate with your sponsor. This is when you need them. Keep your eye focused on the goals. That's why I love the goal boards, not the obstacles. In this business, we say focus on the activity, not the results. Because if you focus on doing the activity, the results will happen. A few simple disciplines. Practice daily. Plug into positive environments. Go to the meeting. Go to that online training. Get on Facebook onto your team support group and attend as many events as possible. It's everyone at some point goes through the pits, even the already successful. The success will keep going with their eyes on the dreams, not the obstacles that may distract them from reaching their goals. So just keep your eye on that goal. You see, because winners never quit and quitters never win. And in this business, there is no such thing as, a loser. There is a quitter. Because if you keep on going, you will succeed. It's all about maintaining a winner's attitude. And that is going to be covered in the next section, section 2, personal development and professional development. But here is one of life's coincidences. But here is the letters of the alphabet. And I want you to count up the numbers. So, for example, A is number 1. T is number 20. T is number 20. I is number 9, 20, 21, 4, and 5. Now, count them up quickly. What does it come to? It's 100. And what I like to do is this. Because at the end of the day, this business is all about attitude, 100% attitude. So, recommended reading list to help you with your goal setting. Well, I've been talking about this chap all the way through. Jim Rohn, 7 strategies to wealth and happiness. And the first strategy to wealth and happiness is goals. Surprise, surprise. And I've used mainly Jim's goal setting strategies in this training. Design Your Best Year Ever by Darren Hardy. Now, that can be difficult to get a hold of, but I've seen it on Amazon. But if you go to Knowledge is King and email them, ask Barry, he'll find it for you. 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. Finally, just some goal setting tips. They have to be specific. Specific goals are defined goals. They're goals that you really want to put some time and effort into achieving. That's why we did that exercise earlier on when I said go back to your goals and write down everything about them. They have to be measurable. When you measure your progress, you stay on track. So how much posting do you have to do every day? How many books do you have to put out? How many people do you need to speak to? And they've got to be achievable, which means capable of existing or even taking place. Timely, that our goal will be achieved at or within a suitable time. So that's back to putting the date on it. And realistic, we know we can achieve them. But the only thing I would say about that realistic word is I always remember someone I know very well who would never have dreamed of going into their own business because they used to always say, oh, you have to be realistic. Things like that don't work. You have to be realistic. So be careful what realistic means to you. Speak to your sponsor, the person who introduced you, and they will help you set these goals and let you know what can be achieved, not what you perhaps think can be achieved. But that is the other side of the business, is the personal development and professional development will help you to grow as a person, which will strengthen your attitude and your self-belief. Thank you very much for your time. The next training is personal and professional development.